right. Good. Turn this down a little bit. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Weyauwega-Fremont High School for Week 7 of the 2025 high school football season. It is the visiting Amherst Falcons.
And at this time, I'd like to introduce you to
It is the visiting Amherst Falcons and the home Weyauwega-Fremont Warhawks. We're going to have a coin flip here. They're doing the national anthem before we do the coin flip. So they're doing the starting lineups, and then we'll get underway here in just a moment. And, a little late to coin flip time, but we are ready to go here in Weyauwega-Fremont. Beautiful night, hot, steamy night, but nonetheless, it's going to be a good football game here tonight. C. Mavis with Amelia Warren here tonight from Weyauwega. All right, welcome back to Weyauwega-Fremont as we have the coin toss here before we kick off. It is Parents' Night, Pink Night here in Warhawk Country. Want to give you a heads up before we start things here tonight. We have been dealing with network on and off here tonight, so bear with us. If the stream freezes at any point, we'll work through it and get you back here. We will be recording the game, so it will be uploaded in its entirety for all of you to watch if the network or if we do get kicked off at any point tonight. Amherst 6-0. They got Stratford and Wittenberg-Burnhamwood to end the season, and Weyauwega-Fremont at 3-3, 1-3 in the Central Wisconsin Conference, and the Falcons are 6-0 overall and 4-0. In the conference. They have secured a playoff spot. They did that in their win last week against Spencer Columbus. Quarterback Carter Bertie Shaw for the Warhawks. Pretty sweet-looking helmets Weyauwega-Fremont's got. White pants, red tops, and Amherst has had their way with Weyauwega the last 10 years or so. It was a loss in they won in 2008 here. They lost in 2009 and 10. And then it's been Amherst for the last many years in their rivalry here against the Warhawks. Again, a beautiful night. Tyler Loken will kick it away for the Falcons, working right to left on your screen. Thank you all for tuning in. Week 7 of the high school football season. 16 games on the network tonight. 3 more for you tomorrow. You can check them all out at ZaleskiSports.com. Amherst will be kicking it away here from right to left. Last time we had a crew here, they had a late start. It stormed 2 weeks ago in that game, or in that week. And a high end over end kick. Going to be taken about the 10-yard line for Bertie Shaw. and tries to get the edge. He is going to get chased out of bounds and taken down there by J.C. Bowman on the tackle. Nope. And number 6 on the tackle. That was Jackson Lutz on the tackle for Amherst. And hoping so, because we're on a guest network here at Weyauwega-Fremont, hoping now that the game has started, others are now off their phones, off the guest network, so we'll be able to go hiccup free here for quite a while. 1st and 10 from the 25 for Weyauwega-Fremont. Carter Birdie Shaw in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers far, 1 near. And going to hand it up the middle and tries to get the outside, go nowhere, is Tinsay Rux on the carry. A nice gain of 4 on the first play from scrimmage here tonight. Weyauwega-Fremont lost last week to against Marathon. Garrett Bracewell for Marathon had a career game that night with 5 touchdown receptions. Birdie Shaw in the shotgun again. Rux off to his left, hands it off to Tinsay. Gets to the left, and he's going to be bottled up there and nowhere to go against a stout Amherst defense. Otto Engelmeyer on the tackle. Otto had an interception last week. First down for Tinsay on the running back bubble screen. Into Amherst territory at the 49-yard line. Last year this game was Amherst's homecoming, and it was a miracle play at the end for Cannon Hodges in the end zone on a broken field goal attempt. Birdie Shaw in the shotgun. Hands off to Rux off the right side. Going to be bottled up there. Get all the way up to near the 45-yard line. Going to be a second down coming up. Amherst Stratford next week, pardon me. Otto Engelmeyer again on the tackle. Yeah, going to try our best here with the buffering that we have, but we'll get you this game nonetheless, either way. Back to pass. Birdie Shaw rolling out to his left, tracking again, loops it over and out of bounds. Third down coming up. Another third down here for the Warhawks. This time at the Amherst 46-yard line. Okay, great crowd here. Parents' night tonight here at Weyauwega-Fremont. The Warhawks need a couple of more wins to get into the playoffs. They need to win out. 4 receivers set, 2 near, 2 far. Rux flanks Birdie Shaw to the left. Back to pass. Pressure on. And looking along the sidelines and incomplete. Looking for his intended receiver, Bryce Megdans. And it's going to be 4th down coming up. Again, if you're just tuning in, it is Weyauwega-Fremont ball. 8:21 to go, first quarter. Got a couple of big first downs so far in this drive. And again, if you experience buffering or lagging on the game tonight, we do apologize. We'll work with the network that we have, and then if we do have any issues, we will work through them and get them fixed for you. 4th down coming up. Birdie Shaw steps up. First down. He's going to reach for it, and he's going to lunge forward for a first down inside the 40-yard line. Carter Birdie Shaw having a heck of an opening drive for the Warhawks. Infinity Exteriors installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality that you can trust. Coach Lusick told me beforehand he really didn't know if his boys were hyped up or if they were going to come out flat. So far, Weyauwega has the momentum, And Amherst defense has fallen flat so far. Wide receiver screen along the far sidelines. Breaking a couple of tackles. Another first down for the Warhawks. Brock Billington on the reception. And the Warhawks moving down the field with ease so far here on their opening possession. Up to the 30-yard line. They'll give them the 25. And this Warhawks offense has been stout so far. Hands up to Rux up the middle. He's going to be taken down on the carry by Judah Cole. 7:25 to go, first quarter. Warhawks with the football, driving on their opening possession. They've converted on a 3rd and long. They've converted on a 4th and long so far. It's going to be a 2nd and a long 9 here for Weyauwega-Fremont. Birdie Shaw off the left side this time. Rux gets to the corner. Gets driven out of bounds. But again, the defensive line for Amherst not containing that outside leverage. It's going to be 3rd down and short coming up for Weyauwega-Fremont. And having their way so far against this Amherst defense. Under 7 minutes to go, first quarter. Weyauwega driving. They had it at their 25-yard line to start. They've got it at Amherst 17. Birdie Shaw in the shotgun. Hands up to Rux off the right side. Puts his head down. Offensive line drives the pile. It's going to be another first down inside the 15. They'll give him the 13-yard line. Clock runs at 6:45 in the first. Great food and a wonderful family atmosphere await you at Whitetail Lanes in Amherst Junction. Pizzas, burgers, sandwiches, wraps, appetizers, soups, and so much more. Lunch and dinner are served at Whitetail Lanes on Highway Q in Amherst Junction. Birdie Shaw, high snap, Rux off the right side. He's going to be met and taken down. Now's the time for that new roofing project that you've been putting off. Call Bob Gould Roofing for that brand new roof for your home that your home deserves. That's Bob Gould Roofing of Amherst. Going to come in and attempt the field goal. Is that 27 yards? High snap, it is up, and it is wide left. Not close. Empty possession for the Warhawks. 5:04 to go here in the first quarter. It is Amherst nothing, Weyauwega-Fremont nothing. Amelia, let's take a quick timeout here. Take a quick commercial. We'll be back with Amherst possession after this on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
As Coach Lusick always says, bend, don't break. Amherst defense bent as far as you could go. They did not break on that possession, and it was a missed 27-yard field goal for the Warhawks. And now this Amherst offense out on the field for the first time. Michael Gladusky, Aiden Nerdahl, Dylan Cook, and Sully Perkins line up to the near side. They were wondering if Cal Lusick was going to play today. Got hurt in practice yesterday. Got cleared of any concussion issues. Nerdahl off the right side. Aiden had a big night last week. He keeps his feet moving, and Aiden Nerdahl into the past the 35, up to the 37-yard line. First down, Amherst. Aiden showed his strength last week and his speed. Bollinger on the tackle, but not after an Aiden Nerdahl big first down for Amherst. 4:40 to go in the first quarter and counting. 16 games on the network tonight. Check them all out. At halftime, we'll go through them for you. Get you all score updates. Quick moving first 12 minutes here on the beautiful campus of Weyauwega-Fremont. Natural grass is pristine. Nerdahl is going to be met in the backfield and taken down. after maybe a gain of a half a yard. In on the tackle is Dawson Lind. Lusick lined up to the near side with Sully Perkins on the far side. Dylan Cook in the slot. The big offensive line in front of Michael Glodowski. In the pistol for the first time is Michael. Cook in motion. Nerdahl. Glodowski's going to pitch out to Dylan Cook, try to get the edge. He's got the edge and quickly closed in on that one. Out there looked like Carter Birdyshaw on the tackle. Third down and manageable coming up for Amherst. And it was hot when we got here. It's cooled down slightly. Still pretty toasty up here in the press box, but we're getting by. And we appreciate you all tuning in here tonight. Dave Hahn watching from the Wisconsin Dells. Always appreciate Dave checking in. Third down and 3 for Amherst. 3 minutes to go, first quarter. Back to, no, Glodowski's going to keep it himself off the left side. He slips in the grass. And it's going to be fourth down. Glodowski didn't get his footing, had a first down, but slipped on the natural grass. It's going to be fourth down coming up for Amherst. Tyler Loken, Sully Perkins on the right side. Cal Lusick now over there as well. Trips to the right. Cannon Hodges to the near side. 2:25 and counting in this quick-moving first quarter. Big play.
Production jobs at Weyauwega Foundry make iron castings the world uses and trusts. Visit jobs.weyauwagafoundry.com. Equal opportunity employer. Women and minorities encouraged to apply.
Welcome back to Weyauwega-Fremont High School. It's going to be 2nd and 5 with a 1 minute and 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Appreciate everyone sticking around. Again, this game will be uploaded in its entirety later on tonight on YouTube. Again, just a couple of issues with the Wi-Fi connection here in Weyauwega, but nothing we can do about it. So doing our best. Amelia working the computer. Appreciate her work tonight for all this chaos. 2nd and 5 for Amherst. Glodowski in the pistol. He's going to keep it off the right side. Glodowski runs over a defender. It's going to be a first down for Amherst. Inside the 10 to the 5 for the Falcons. Clock runs with 1:10 to go. Amherst converted on a 4th down on this drive. After a nice drive by Weyauwega-Fremont on their opening possession, got stalled out, and had a missed field goal attempt. Amherst trying to score on their opening possession. Sully Perkins, the receiver to the near side. Glodowski in the pistol. Glodowski right up the middle. Michael's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown Falcons. 5 yards out. Amherst leads 6-0 with 34.5 seconds to go in this first quarter. Good sustaining drive for the Falcons. And Tyler Loken in to attempt the single point. All right, Squibber there from Tyler Loken picked up and out to the 35-yard line on the return. Number 14, Colby Magdans. Maybe first down coming up here for Weyauwega-Fremont on their second possession. Again, we appreciate you all sticking around with the issues we are experiencing, but loyal viewers, we appreciate you all. And Amherst jumped off sides. Good hard count there. Give us time to remind you that Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Be up to the 40-yard line now with 30.5 seconds to go in this first quarter. Slowly in and out of the huddle for Weyauwega-Fremont under head coach Mike Hansen. He is the quote-unquote interim coach, as their normal coach Colton Zimmerman serving the country in National Guard. Looking for the home run ball. It's going to be caught! And Brock Billington is in for the touchdown. Tyler Loken slips in the grass. And it's a 60-yard touchdown reception. And the Warhawks score it. And it's 7-6 now. Saw the same exact thing happen last week. Tony Vaquera got beat by Mac Konieczny. And Spencer Columbus, that's how the Rockets scored last week. For his first pass, it's big play erased on a holding by Amherst. It's going to be third down coming up, 3rd and 13, 11.5 to go first half. 7-6 Falcons, 3rd and long. Snap on the ground. Glodowski is going to throw it incomplete to his intended receiver, Tyler Loken. 4th down and long coming up. Call JG Plumbing. Already mentioned JG. Just like these players bring the rest of the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. 4th down and long. Michael Godowski back to punt. Good snap, no pressure. Nice punt there by Glodowski. It's going to fall in front of Bertie Shaw and then taken there at the 31-yard line.
And the Warhawks will take over.
See if we can get some other score updates here on Zaleski Sports. Stratford 6, Marathon nothing. They're in the second quarter in Stratford. What was that? Whitefish Bay 7, West Bend West 7. Mosney and Rhinelander. Mosney 7, Rhinelander nothing. Wausau West at Marshfield, and Marshfield's got a 7-0. 7-0 lead. Chippewa Falls leads DC Everest 21-6. Spencer Columbus over Loyal 7-0. Edgar over Iowa Scandinavia 21-0. Winneconne over Wapaka 28-0. Pittsville over Assumption 16-0. Eau Claire North working on a scoreboard at Gerke. Auburndale 21-0 over Abbotsford. Chautauqua Weyerhaeuser and Cadott is tied at 6. Kaukauna is up 6-0 on Appleton North. Port Edwards trails Newman Catholic 24-0. Bertie Shaw looking for the home run again and overthrows Billington. The only other one, Wisconsin Rapids 7, Eau Claire Memorial 6.
Accepted for Billington. Pass incomplete.
Third and 7 with 10:25 to go first half. Back to pass across the middle, caught by Billington, and he's going to be stood up there at about the 40-yard line.
First shot at Billington.
Fourth down coming up.
Tackle made by number 9, Tyler Locken. Shy will take it by the Warhawks.
Timeout, Weyauwega-Fremont. We'll keep it here as we maneuver through some stuff. Reminder that Only Storage serving the Amherst area, offering extra large units for businesses, boats, RVs, or an extra garage. Secure, affordable, and open 24/7. Visit us online to reserve your spot today. Other Central Wisconsin Conference action tonight. Wittenberg-Burnhamwood is in Colby, and that is a 13-13 game with 8 minutes to go. Tomahawk at Medford. It is 8-0 Medford. Tomahawk suffered their first loss of the year last week to Mosinee. Back to pass, looking. We'll try the sidearm. Judah Cole chase him down and sacks him. Or is that Jesse Blanker? Jesse Blanker on the sack. It's going to be a turnover on downs, first down Amherst.
Falcons will take over on down.
Jesse Blanker on the sack, first down Amherst with 9:51 to go.
Falcons in Warhawks territory on the 29.
Michael Gladowski has that at the 29-yard line. Keep it himself, gets a big block from Nerdahl, but the opposite tackle, or opposite end, Dawson Lind on the tackle.
And Dawson Lind.
Second and 11 coming up for Amherst. And timeout's going to be called by the Falcons. 9.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. As again, we'll give you our schedule for tomorrow. Stanley Boyd will be at Neelsville Granton. Other games, Pacelli will be taking on Aurora Catholic out of Illinois at Sun Prairie Bank Field, or Bank of Sun Prairie. And Wausau East will be at Merrill. Again, all three of those games, 19 in total on Zaleski Sports this weekend. And another whole slate next week. They're a little bit more spread out next week. A little bit more spread out next week with games on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Pay close attention to ZaleskiSports.com. Second and 11, ball at the 30-yard line, 9.5 minutes to go. Gladowski in the shotgun with Nerdahl to his right. And he's going to go nowhere. Oh, he pitches it out to Aiden Nerdahl, gets the edge to the 25 and up to the 15-yard line. Gladowski just able to get it away. It's going to be a first down for Amherst. Gain of 15 on the play. with 9:20 to go and counting here in the first half. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Again, Amherst has qualified for the state playoffs this year. And hands up to Perkins. He's going to be ripped down in the backfield right away by Andy Rosewinkle. Andy read that. Andy read that snap perfectly, cut through the gap, and made the big tackle. Big loss on the play, 8.5 minutes to go. Good defensive play there by Andy Rosewinkle. Second down and long, 8:20 to go. Second and 15. Long pause along the far sidelines. Finally gets the play call. Under 10 seconds to go. And Amherst might have to use their third timeout. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just able to get it away. Glodowski on the option. Pitches out. He fumbles it. Picked up. No, it's going to be an incomplete pass. Third and 15 coming up for Amherst. This Weyauwega defense has come to play. Glodowski off to Nerdal off the right side, and he's going to be back to the original line of scrimmage. Fourth down and 12 for Amherst. Glodowski back to pass, looking towards the end zone, has Perkins, and it's going to be caught. Touchdown! Sully Perkins in the end zone. Oh, a sliding catch in the corner of the end zone for Sully Perkins on 4th and 11. What a dime by Michael Glodowski. Wow. Couldn't have placed it any better. And a heck of a catch there by Sully to bring it in. And it's a touchdown for Amherst. Wow, what a play. What a pass. What a catch. And the Falcons lead at 13-6 with 7:12 to go here in the first half. Weyauwega's defense has been outstanding, but when you throw a dime like that, it is hard to beat. PAT is up, and the Loken's kick is good. 7:12 to go, first half. Amherst 14, Weyauwega-Fremont 6. You're watching high school football presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Amherst with a big score there. Here with still 7:12 to go and such a quick-moving first quarter. Again, we've kind of stalled out here in the second like we did last week. But a dime from Michael Glodowski to Sully Perkins there in the corner of the end zone. Amherst leads it 14-6. Tyler Loken into it to kick it away. And a line drive is going to be taken by Rux. And he's going to be chased out of bounds by Landon Austin and Cal Lusick. 13-7 Eau Claire Memorial over Wisconsin Rapids. Newman Catholic big over Port Edwards 32-0. Kaukauna 6, Appleton North 0.
Warhawks on there at 35-yard line.
Tech Weyerhaeuser and Cadott tied at 6. Game of the week, Abbotsford and Auburndale. Auburndale leads at 21-0. Eau Claire North and Spash. I think still working on a scoreboard there, but we'll take a look. Birdie Shaw to Rux off the left side this time. Going to be met by J.C. Bowman and taken down.
First shot hands off to Rux. Tackle made by J.C. Bowman.
Still no scoreboard in Stevens Point. Pittsfield 24, Assumption 6. Assumption needs this win to get into the playoffs. Winneconne all over Wapaka 35-0. Edgar over Iola Scandinavia 31. Nope, field goal is no good. Give you Spencer Columbus and LG here in a second. Back to pass, Birdie Shaw again, steps up and runs into his own lineman, and he's going to be taken down near the 39-yard line. Third down coming up. 13-0 Spencer Columbus over Loyal Greenwood. Oh, Greenwood's fallen on hard times the last couple of weeks. 21-12 Chippewa Falls over DC Everest. Wausau West and Marshfield tied at 7. Mosney still leads Rhinelander 7-0. Whitefish Bay over West Bend West 14-7. And Stratford leads Marathon 12-0 with 1:40 to go in the second quarter. And of course, our game here in Weyauwega. Run up the middle again. That's Rux. And he fumbles it. The ball's on the ground and Amherst recovers. Oh, Tinsay Rux had open field in front of him. And Aiden Nerdahl again pounces on it. He punched it out from behind. And Rux turns it over. First down, Amherst at the 29. The no-give-up mentality from Aiden Nerdahl.
29-yard line.
Nerdahl popped it out on the carry by Rux. First and 10 Amherst after a takeaway. Big turning point there with 5:31 to go here in the first half. Oh, what a play. Glodowski off to Nerdahl, and he's going to be hit, and the ball is out, and Weyauwega falls on it. Oh, back-to-back turnovers, and the Warhawks have the ball right back at the 24. No running lanes at all for this Amherst offense. And Weyauwega gets the ball right back. Waiting for the whistle to blow on the tackle. They kept the runner up, and it popped out. Now the Warhawks in a good spot here. First and 10 for Weyauwega-Fremont at the 24-yard line. 5:25 to go here in the first half. Birdie Shaw back to pass again. Pressure on. Looks to the corner of the end zone. Nobody home. And it's going to be second down and 10 coming up. Nobody close there for Birdie Shaw. If you're considering a career in fabrication or welding, consider dropping off a resume at Legacy Steel. This brand new addition to our Amherst community is located in the Amherst Business Park. That's Legacy Steel, proud supporters of the Amherst Falcons. Second and 10 at the 24. Rux flanking Birdie Shaw to the left. In motion goes Billington. Rux off the right side. Cuts back in, breaks another tackle, holds onto that ball as Judah Cole brings him down. Third down and manageable now coming up for the Warhawks. Third down, ball at the 17-yard line. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. Spraying it out again, 4 receivers set. In motion goes Billington again. And off the right side, it looked like Rux may have moved that back pivot foot a couple of times before the snap, but nonetheless, 4th down coming up again. Fourth down and 2 coming up for Amherst or for Weyauwega-Fremont with 4:15 and counting here in the second quarter. Rux off the field for the first time in a long time. Goes right to the water cooler. Zilke and Magdan's the receivers to the near side. Birdie Shaw right under center. Run up the middle, and it's going to be close. It's a first down on the carry by Dawson Lind. Straight run up the gut. Mano-a-mano won by Weyauwega-Fremont. Ball to the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 for Weyauwega-Fremont. After the fumble by Rux and then the fumble by Gladusky. Gave Weyauwega a good field position. Rux bounces back to the middle, and he's going to be taken down. The ball's loose again. Oh, they're going to say forward progress. And that was very lucky again for Tinsay Rux. Judah Cole in there again to rip it out. 2nd down and 9 coming up. Get the best tire prices, period, during the factory direct tire sale at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Up to $200 back on online or mail-in rebate on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. On now at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Birdie Shaw back to pass. Now rolling out to the right, looking for his receivers. Got him along the sideline. Flag comes in. It's probably going to be an illegal man downfield. After all that scrambling, that's probably what it's going to be.
Flag down on the play.
Illegal man downfield on Weyauwega. Yep, after all that scrambling, that's a pretty common penalty. Weyauwega breaks their huddle, but they've got to march it back. 2nd down and 14 now for Weyauwega. Cooper Lesky, the receiver, and now flips it to the edge. Wide open in front of him to the 2 at the 1.5. 2:24 and counting here in the first half. Warhawks looking to strike again. This Amherst offense has been muted tonight. Lind in the backfield with Birdie Shaw. Lind off the right side. He's into the end zone for the touchdown. Dawson Lind got the first down on the 4th down. And Lind scores from a yard out. And it looks like the Warhawks are going to try and tie this one up with a 2-point conversion. Skees Meat Market is locally owned Skees Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with more than 30 flavors of brats, along with chicken, steaks, beef, deli meats, local and seasonal favorites, and more. It's all at Skees Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Warhawks looking to tie it up here. Birdie Shaw under center, rolling out to his right, looking. Hodges with the pressure, now rolling back to his left, tries to get the edge. He's got it wide open, and the 2-point conversion is good. And we're tied at 14 with 2:20 to go here in the first half. We'll take a break, come back with the kickoff. You're watching high school football presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Weyauwega-Fremont has come out to play tonight, and they are looking for a major upset here in Week 7 against the Amherst Falcons. As Coach Lusig mentioned to me before the game, he didn't know if his guys are going to come out flat or if they were going to come out ready, and they have come out extremely flat here in the first half. And credit, where credit is due, to Weyauwega-Fremont. No doubt about it. High end over end kick. Going to be taken at the 10-yard line by Sully Perkins. Fakes the reverse. Tries to get the edge. The stiff arm knocked out of bounds and roped out of bounds late, and 15 more after the personal foul. Extracurriculars on the tackle by Jose Cruz, I believe it was. And Coach Hansen telling them just that. Had him well outside the safety box and then ripped Perkins down. So set the chains. They get up to the line with 65 seconds left. Amherst exhausted right now. Clock runs under a minute. Back to pass. Quick across the middle. It's going to be caught. Looks like Loken on the reception. First and 10 Amherst. Up inside the 20-yard line. 40 seconds and counting. High snap. Nerdahl off the left side. Cuts back up the middle. Aiden near the 10-yard line. Inside the 10. They'll put him at the 6-yard line. First and goal Amherst with 32 seconds to go. Amherst one timeout remaining. Clock runs. Here with under 30 seconds left. Nerdahl behind, and clock's going to stop. It's going to be a timeout. Weyauwega-Fremont here with 24.5 seconds to go. The International Bank of Amherst invites you to bank locally with all the amenities you'd expect from your local bank. Great rates and local, friendly service with a smile. Put your trust in the International Bank of Amherst. 24.5 seconds to go. Amherst offense clicking on this drive. It hasn't gone that way. As it'll be 24.5 seconds left. First and goal from the 6-yard line. Nerdahl off the right side. He got popped, slid in the grass again. Amherst's going to take a timeout with 19 seconds to go. And they've had issues with their footing. And we'll take a quick break. Take a quick timeout here and come back with the second and goal play. 19 seconds to go. You're watching high school football presented by Hot Favor Realty.
Get more sales, more customers, more.
That they might be going here. We'll see what Coach Hansen has in store. 12.5 seconds to go. Warhawks with one timeout left.
With 12
Working right to left on your screen. See if they go for the home run here with 12 seconds left. Pitches it out to Billington along the edge. Got a big block and going to be chased out of bounds with 5 seconds remaining. Another big run there for Billington.
First down, Warhawks.
And Weyauwega will take a timeout. We'll keep it here as we go through some of our other games here. A lot of them in the break or going to the break. Again, during our halftime, we'll get you those score updates. Yeah, a lot of people in commercial right now and into see what the a lot of halftimes going on right now throughout Zaleski Sports. So we'll get you score updates here throughout the evening. 42-0 Winneconne. Five seconds to go. Billington. And looking for the flea flicker and looking for Rux. Has his receiver along the sidelines, and that will take us into halftime. 20-14 Amherst here at the half. Weyauwega has given it a valiant effort so far. We will take a break, couple-minute break, come back, get you score updates from around Zaleski Sports, and then they get you ready for the second half. 20-14 Weyauwega. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Whitetail Lanes is your fun headquarters in central Wisconsin. We offer a clean, family-friendly environment. Whether you come to bowl, eat, visit our pro shop, or just hang out, we'll show you what customer service is all about. We pride ourselves on serving excellent food at reasonable prices. Try our Friday night fish fry, or come out on Saturdays for our delicious homemade pizza cooked in our new stone ovens. Book us for your next party or event. Once you've been here, we know you'll be back. Whitetail Lanes, just north of Amherst Junction on Q.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 30...
Tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be a hot one. It's going to be a hot one in Wisconsin tomorrow, so enjoy Brewers baseball. Taking on the Cubs this weekend and next week. We'll take another break, come back, get you some more hot day, hot night, muggy night here in Weyauwega, but glad you're joining us on Zaleski Sports. Again, if you are just joining us, Amherst leads at 20-14. Second half about to get underway. Again, we've had internet issues throughout the evening, but bear with us as we will work through it. And if the issues continue on the end around now to Aiden Nerdahl on the reverse, cuts it up. Nerdahl with a stiff arm. He's going to be taken down up past the 40-yard line on the reverse on the kickoff, and that's where Amherst will start up to the 42, 43-yard line, and good starting field position for the Falcons here to start the second half. First and 10 for the Falcons. Glodowski in the pistol formation. Nerdahl standing behind him. Seen a couple of those tonight. Big play coming up here. Amherst was rolling with 8:10 to go. Could be stalled out, much like they did to the Warhawks on the first possession of the game. Under 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. In motion goes Lusick. And off the left side, it's going to be close. And they're not going to make it. Turnover on downs, Warhawks football. The side judge on the far side motioned immediately. And it's going to be first down for Weyauwega-Fremont with 7:40 to go here in the third quarter. And this Warhawks defense continues to impress tonight. They gave up 50 last week to Marathon Red Raiders. Garrett Bracewell scoring 5 receiving touchdowns last week. 7:40 to go here in the third quarter. Spread out again with Rux flanking Berdishaw. Off the right side for Rux. Oh, that's Lind on the carry. It's going to be a gain of a couple. Second down coming up.
Ball was handed off to Dawson Lind. Tackle by number 50, Judah Cole.
Judah Cole on the tackle. 7:15 and counting here in the third quarter. Yeah, good crowd on hand here tonight for Weyauwega-Fremont. Third down and 2, 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. It is grinding and grinding and grinding are the Warhawks, trying to pull off the upset here in week 7. And got Amherst to jump off sides. First down for the Warhawks.
On the Falcons.
Chain gang has not moved yet. There we go. Amherst a little too eager. Jumped off sides. First and 10 for Weyauwega-Fremont with 4.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 20-14 Amherst. Under 10 seconds to go already. See if Coach Hanson needs to take a timeout. No, just able to get it off. Now off the left side for Berdishaw. Tries to get the edge. He's going to be pushed out of bounds by...
Berdishaw with the keep. Forced out of bounds by number 3, Logan Hintz.
Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Welcome back to Weyauwega-Fremont. Third down and 10 coming up for Weyauwega-Fremont. Third down and 10. Back to pass. First and 10, I believe, for Amherst. 9:09 to go here in the fourth quarter. Run up the middle. And nowhere to go. Gain of a yard, second down coming up. I appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports. It's been a tough one here for the Falcons tonight. Weyauwega came to play. It made it tough for the Falcons. There's still 8.5 minutes to go in this one. Take a look at Stratford and Marathon here in a second. Gladowski back to pass, looking for his receiver. It's up, and it's going to be caught. No, incomplete. Bertashaw on the defense. Perkins almost came down with that one. Score from Stratford. The Tigers up big, 35-6 now, with 11 minutes to go in Stratford. Again, check out all these games at ZaleskiSports.com. Chippewa Falls is going to hand DC Everest their first conference loss of the year. Again, it's conference because it's a mandatory crossover game. Blitz up the middle. Nerdahl up the middle. It's going to be fourth down coming up for Amherst with 8 minutes to go. No, it was Tyler Loken on the carry. Fourth down, Amherst will punt it away.
Bringing up a fourth down for the Falcons.
Tyler might be the one we talked to. He had a big-time catch. Had that big-time catch at the end of the first half. Good snap. Great punt by Gladowski. Fair catch called for at the 25 by Carter Bertashaw, and that is where the Warhawks will start their next possession. First and 10 for Weyauwega-Fremont coming up here. Switching the formation around here. 7:25 left. Back to pass, Bertashaw. Looking for Billington. Looking for him again. Perkins up, and it's going to be incomplete. If fans here in Weyauwega-Fremont unhappy about it. Perkins turned around and knocked it away. 2nd and 10 coming up. And they had the formation switched. Billington as the perimeter receiver to go up against Perkins. Another nice ball there from Bertashaw, but Perkins played it. Fell incomplete. 2nd and 10. On the option now to Lind. Bertashaw gets the corner, and he slips. There goes Bertashaw on the outside. He gets past Hintz and gets pushed out of bounds all the way up to the 20-yard line. Again, Falcons' footing has not been great, and now Carter Bertashaw comes up limping. And likely a right leg cramp, it looks like. Looks like they're going to keep him in there. Can't even walk back to the... Can't even make it back to the huddle. 1st and 10 up to the 16 with 7:06 to go. Not over yet here in Weyauwega. Bertashaw on the shotgun. Hands up to Lind. A big block off the right side, and he gets popped inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. Otto Engelmeyer on the tackle. Second and about 2 or 3. Ball at the, they'll give him the 9. Off to Lind again. He's going to be taken down in the backfield, but he breaks a couple more tackles. Amherst in there trying to punch it out. And there's Lind's helmet came off, so he's got to be out for a play. 6:27 to go. Clock runs. It's going to be a 3rd down and a yard here for Weyauwega-Fremont. Spread formation again with Ruck standing to Bertishaw's left side. Hands it up to him. No, he's going to be met in the backfield. He's going to be close to another 1st down. Will they give it to him? I'm not sure. Might be 4th down coming up. Sure is. No gain on the play. See if they go back under center again and just hand it off to Dawson Lind, which has worked on the short to go yardages so far tonight. Bertishaw, no, stays in the shotgun. 4th down and a yard. 5:25 to go. Bertishaw hands up to Lind. He's going to be met. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. It's going to be Amherst football. A huge stop for the Falcons defense. Lind didn't make it. 1st down Amherst. What a job by the defensive line for the Falcons. Didn't get a good look at it from up here on where he was stopped, but that far official asked for the ball from the Amherst ball boy right away. The Amherst defense was pumped up. Rightfully so, another stop for the Falcons. 5:20 to go. 5:20 to go here in the 4th quarter. Klodowski in the shotgun. Got a big block from Nerdahl. And he's going to be upended there. A short gain on the play. 2nd down coming up. 5 minutes to go. Weyauwega's has 2 timeouts remaining. Yeah, Weyauwega's got 2 timeouts. Amherst got 2 timeouts to work with. Just past 9 o'clock here in Weyauwega. Week 7 of the high school football season. Get the play call. Under 10 seconds to go here with the back judge's hand up. Signaling that. 4.5 minutes left in the ball game. Klodowski's going to keep it himself. Bad read there by Michael. And he's going to be taken down in the backfield with 4:20 to go here in Weyauwega-Fremont. I'll be on the field with our Wapaka Foundry post-game show once we are concluded here. 3rd down and 10 here for Amherst. Under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Yes, Weyauwega defense has been stout tonight. Pitches to the far side, tries to get the edge. Nerdahl is going to be taken down there after a short gain. 4th down coming up for the Falcons. Timeout Weyauwega with 3:38 remaining here in the 4th quarter. And we'll take another break. Come back with the last 3:38. You're watching high school football presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
.338 to go here in Weyauwega, the fourth quarter. And you can check out all of our games at ZaleskiSports.com. 39 seconds to go in Cadott. Shteck Weyerhaeuser and Cadott tied at 6. Auburndale blew out Abbotsford today. Stevens Point 34, Eau Claire North 21. A little bit closer than you would assume. Pittsville will pick up their first actual win tonight, 30-6 over Assumption. They got to win the forfeit that Roshold had. The punt away from Gladusky is going to be taken. And Billington on the return up to the 30-yard line with exactly 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Here in Weyauwega. Up to the 29-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Warhawks, trailing 27-14. And just past 9 o'clock here in Weyauwega. Appreciate you all tuning in and making us part of your Friday night. Week 8 next week, a big one, Amherst and Stratford. Bertashaw with Lind to his right side. Back to pass. Yeah, not much pressure being put on towards the end zone for Billington, and he overthrew him by like 5 yards. That was a heck of an arm. So we've seen from Bertashaw tonight. 3:24, 6 seconds off the clock. Brewers and Cubs from American Family Field tomorrow afternoon at 1:08. First game of the NLDS. Back to pass again. Bertashaw steps up. Rolling out to his left, looking to the sidelines, and it's going to be caught. Big time catch there along the sidelines for Colby Magdans, the sophomore. In high school, you only need 1 foot in. Another good pass from Bertashaw. 3:17 left here in the fourth. First and 10 from the 10. I'll give him the 11. Back to pass, Bertashaw again. Towards the end zone to the corner, well over through Rux again, 3:12 and counting.
First shot pass intended for Rux, pass incomplete.
Again, Brewers, Cubs, Phillies, Dodgers, Tigers, Mariners, and Blue Jays and Yankees. The final 8, the Elite 8 in baseball. 3:12 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Quick release to Rux. And he's going to be stood up, popped at the 10. They're going to give him a yard. Tensei Rux gets up slowly. 3rd and 9 coming up with under 3 minutes to go.
And Vaquera.
Tony Vaquera on the tackle. 2:45 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Back to pass. Looks towards the corner of the end zone, and it's incomplete. Pass interference is going to be called. Looked like a uncatchable ball, but they're going to call pass interference, half a distance to the goal. Still 3rd down coming up for Weyauwega. 2:41 to go. It's not going to be a first down. Third down here for Weyauwega-Fremont. No automatic first downs in high school football unless you get past the goal to go, or the down to go spot. Berdashaw off the right side, flips it to Lind, keeps his feet into the end zone, touchdown. Dawson Lind in on the option play. 27-20 with 2:35 to go in this one. They're going to attempt the single point after touchdown here. Hasn't been close on his 3 attempts tonight. Illegal formation, I think, on Weyauwega-Fremont. Illegal substitution on the Warhawks. There are too many guys, one or the other. Either way, they got to be marked back 5 yards. So 25-yard PAT coming now. Either way, Dawson Lind came off the field with nobody else going on. So too many guys for the Warhawks. Good snap, good hold. It is good. 2:35 to go. New score, Amherst 27, Weyauwega-Fremont 21. And see if Coach Hansen dials up an onside kick. We'll be back with that kick after this on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
All right, here we go. Biggest kick of the year for Weyauwega-Fremont coming up here. Warhawks have 1 timeout. Amherst has 2. And the way the Warhawks have been moving the ball, if they recover this, they might have a chance. And it's going to be an onside kick, and it did not make it. And it's Warhawks football, but it didn't make it past the 50-yard line. It's going to be Weyauwega-Fremont ball. I think Aiden Nerdahl tried to recover it. He may have touched it, and then it was recovered by the Warhawks. If Aiden would have just let that one go, it would have not made it to the 50-yard line. It's going to be Weyauwega football at the 49, working left to right, 2:33 to go. Warhawks trail by 6. 1 timeout remaining for Weyauwega, trying to pull off a big upset here. Trail by 13 just moments ago. Lind to Berdashaw's right side. Pitches it out to Billington. Tries to get the corner. 1-on-1, and he gets stood up, pushed out of bounds. And the clock stops. Second down coming up at 2:25 remaining. Ball up to the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Second down and 8 coming up for Weyauwega-Fremont. Clock stops as Billington ran out of bounds. Second and 8. Berdashaw on the option. Pitches it out to Lind. Dawson with the stiff arm. Stays up, and he fumbled it out of bounds. Aiden Nerdahl ripped it out again. Third down coming up. Nerdahl ripped it out again as Lind fumbled it out of bounds. Gains a yard. Third down and 6 coming up. Third down and 7 coming up. With 2:18 to go. Weyauwega has been very good on these third and long to goes here tonight. Third and 7 from the 46. Back to pass. Berdashaw out to Lind and overthrew him. One of the worst passes we've seen from Carter tonight. He has been very good.
Brings up fourth down for the Hawks.
He's been very good at quarterback tonight, but a bad pass there to Lind, and it's going to be 4th down and 7 with 2:14 to go. Biggest play of the night, biggest play of the year for Weyauwega here. They have Loyal Greenwood next week for homecoming. Fourth down and 7. Back to pass. Berdashaw. Pressure on. Steps up. Berdashaw looking again. It's going to be intercepted by Hintz. He is up along the right sideline, and he is going to stiff arm Berdashaw. Tiptoe the sideline. Amherst takes over. The Falcons will survive here tonight. Logan Hintz's second interception of the night. Amherst will survive here in week 7 with 2:01 to go. The pressure again into Berdashaw. And Logan Hintz picks off his second pass of the night. One timeout remaining for the Warhawks. Amherst will have it at the 27-yard line. Amherst needs one first down here. 4 receivers set. Blitz on for the Warhawks. Gladowski off the right side. And a good gainer up to the 21-yard line. Coach Hansen will use his third and final timeout for Weyauwega-Fremont. 1:56 to go. We'll have the final 2 minutes when we come back. Amherst 27, Weyauwega-Fremont 21. You're watching high school football presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
It'll be 2nd down and 4 coming up for Amherst here. No timeouts remaining for Weyauwega-Fremont. And Coach Lusick will use the timeout. Frustrated with his boys tonight. My goodness. Not good for Amherst. We'll keep it here. Again, see if we can get you some final scores throughout Zaleski Sports here tonight. Appreciate you all tuning in as we close in on 9:30. Not exactly sure what's going on in Appleton right now. But it's still 7-6 Appleton North in that one. See if we can get to some other scores here on Zaleski Sports. So let's take a look at that Tomahawk game. Windberg-Burnwood